Hello guys, welcome to this video. So in this video, I will basically talk about that how I build this video trimmer kind of application inside FFmpeg in Node.js Express in browser with live preview. So you will be able to cut your videos or trim your videos based upon a starting time and end time. So if I reload the application, it will look something like this. Here you can basically have a button right here. If you click this button, you will be able to select your video file. All video types are supported: MP4, AVI, any extension that you can select. This is my MP4 file. So as you load, basically this file will be uploaded and it will be displayed right here, and you can navigate to any portion right here. And if I turn on the volume, you will see as I play the video, see that we so click delete, rotate pages, delete pages, and also the so you can see the video is playing right here. And if you see in the UI, we have this in the left hand side. You can here select the starting time. So as I move here, automatically the start time has been selected. So I am there inside 2 minutes 3 seconds. So you can see this is a start time which is automatically selected. And now for setting the end time, you can manipulate directly here how much minutes that you want to cut. So let's suppose I want to cut this portion 2.3 up to here. You can mention it accordingly to 110. So this is the end time that I given, just 210. From 2.3, I think the length of the video will be 6 seconds. So as I click the cut button, you will see the video will process and you will see the length of the video will remain 7 seconds. You can just in number you need. So length of the video is 8 seconds, and you can see that. And now after doing it, we can download this video and you can play this video right here. Rotate the second page. Input number. So in this video, you can see you can trim your videos like this. You can select it. You can select the starting duration and the ending duration, and then you can simply cut. You can basically deploy this application on your own website. It works in the browser itself. It doesn't require any server-side code. You just need to have a Node.js server involved where we are actually doing this. You can select the duration. You can mention the duration right here, and then whichever from this portion up till the end of the video I need to cut. You will see as I click cut, the video will be cut right here. So 1 minute 27 seconds. And then again, if you want to cut once again from 42 seconds up to till now, you will see the video will be cut 0.45. So as you are cutting the video, there will be a folder created in the temp directory, raw folder. This is the truncated videos that will be stored right here. If you see, all these videos will be stored inside this folder that are simply cut. You will see that. So all these things are there in the edited folder in the backend. And if you need the full source code, guys, the link is given. You can directly purchase the full source code. You can from PayPal, and after that you will get a zip file from Google Drive, and you can extract the zip file to get this directory structure. And here we are actually using the FFmpeg module in Express and Node.js, and also we are using Malta library for file uploading purposes to actually first of all upload the files. And these are all the JavaScript code which is there, and I will explain you how I did this. And if you don't know about FFmpeg, it's an official open source audio and video processing library for interacting with audio and video files. So I have installed FFmpeg on my system, but this you can use this application if you don't have FFmpeg. You don't have to have FFmpeg installed. I just want to tell you. And now I will show you how I built this application. So just want to walk you through some of the code right here. It's a long application. So it basically starts from this app.js file. So as you basically purchase the full source code, guys, you just need to install npm-i. So after you get the zip file, you just need to execute this command. So this will actually install all the Node.js modules which are required for this application. and it will create a Node.js module folders. And then you just need to say nodemon app.js. So this will actually start your backend server. Sorry, this is index.js. So let me just see here. npm run start. Sorry, you can't directly. I basically made a start script in the package.json file. If you see, you just need to run the start script, which will eventually start the Node.js application. So just execute the script npm run start. So this will start your backend Express server on localhost 3333, and you just need to go to the browser and just open this localhost 3333, and your application will start. So I will walk you through about the code here, and it basically start with this app.js file, which you see right here. This is server.js. So this file basically contains this code. So we basically require the app that we created in the app folder, and then basically we put the port number. So if you want to use any other ports, let's suppose I want to start this application on port 5000, and then app.listen port. So now this application will listen on port 5000. So if I refresh now, this will not work. So we just need to restart the application. So now it will not work. You need to go to localhost 5000. So if you just want to change the port number, you can change it inside, modify this file. And this is all that is there inside this file. We now need to go to app.js. This is actual file. And now let me also tell you what is actually there inside this file. So first of all, we are actually importing the require express module, which is a backend server. And then we just need to install, basically require all the routes which are mentioned inside the routes file that we created. And then also we need to import the resolve module, which is a path built-in module of Node.js. And then we will instantiate a new express app like this, and then we will use some middlewares. First middleware is express URL encoded and extended to false. These middlewares are required whenever you are working with forms. You just need to do it. And then we need to set the static directory, which is public directory. So we have actually created a directory called as public, where you stored all your static files such as CSS, JavaScript files. Here we are basically passing it, and then also we are also name. So here from this code you can set multiple static directories. So we have set first of all the public directory, temp directory, edited directory. So all these directories that we created right here. So inside temp directory, edited raw, all these are public so static directories. So this is public. So it contains all your JavaScript code, uh, basically all the assets, images that you store, HTML code, that front end code is stored inside the public folder. So we essentially make these two directories as static. After we do this, we just need to do basically pass the router, which is we imported it, and then we simply need to export this so that we can include this inside server.js module.exports. This is the app.js file. So after this, we need to now make the routes.js that we are importing it inside app.js. If you see, so this will actually hold all the routes which are used inside this video that you all see right here. So the very first thing we will do, we need to simply import router from the Express. So Express has its own router as well if you want to make custom routes. So Express framework has it. And then we need to instantiate the Malter as well. We need to require middlewares, the Malter middleware that we construct. And then we have some controller as well. So basically this application is built upon MVC pattern, model view controller. We have various controllers which are responsible for different actions in the application. So one such action is it is present inside use cases cut video. So cut video is responsible for cutting the video, and one such controller is get video controller. So this controller is responsible for getting the video. So when you basically select the video, it basically uploads the video and then it shows the video in the video player. And after that, we will instantiate our router like this, and then we will instantiate a get route. So when you open the home page, basically this callback function will execute, and here we will basically return a response. We will send the file called as the file is present inside index.html. So this file, it will look in the public folder in the same directory. It will find this file index.html. So basically it do it, and then one such more route will be route.post. So slash cut. So we are basically writing the post request whenever someone allows to um, make a post request to actually cut the file based upon starting time and end time. So this request will take place, request response. So this callback function will take place. So here we will actually use FFMPEG library to actually cut the video. So we will return this cut video controller dot handle, and we will simply pass request response. And then we will again write a get request cut. This is a dynamic parameter that we are passing, colon name. So this will be different every time whenever this request is made by the user. So this name will be dynamic. So request response. So based upon the name, we will show the file to the user, and then we will again say get video controller dot handle request response. And then lastly, we will need to export this file so that we can use in different files. So module exports router. That's all. So this is the MVC pattern. It's followed in many software applications when they are built. So it's better to basically destructure your code in multiple files so that whenever you want to make changes, it is very easy for you to make changes. So it is very good practice to write code in different files. It is not recommended to write all the functionality in a single file. So that's why I decided to split this code into multiple files. So now we will make our index.html file, which is present inside the public folder. So I will simply go to this index.html file. So inside the body, so at the very top, we are actually including all the CSS code which is required, all the fonts that we are using for this application, title, everything is included. So right here in the HTML, we will actually have a section, and I will simply give it a class here of video cutter, and we will have a basically h1 tag right here, and this I will say video cutter and trimmer in browser, and then we will simply have a main tag here, and in a section we will give it a class of select video, and this will actually have a form where it basically say slash cut, and this method will be a post method post id. We will give it an id to the form, and encoding type multi-part form data. So while we are working with media files, so we do need this encoding type parameter. So after you do this, we will just format this. So after this, guys, we will have our field set. So here we will say that video trimmer web app, This is all HTML, so I don't want to waste your time in writing the HTML static code. So I will simply copy this code and paste it and just explain you what is happening right here. You can basically find all this code after you purchase it. Let me paste it here. This is actual interface of the application. It basically contains these fields, a simple form where you provide your input video file. You can select it. So we are actually accepting, you will see all the video types, which is MP4, WebM, OGG, FLV, video 3GP, WebMV, MPG. And then we have a video preview where we are basically show the video file when the file is successfully loaded. And then here you can basically set the starting time and the end time. This is actual format that we are taking right here. This is the end time, starting time, and then we submit the form by clicking this button right here to actually cut the video. So by default this button is disabled. So as you basically select the file, you do need to provide as the video is loaded. So by default this button will be disabled. So now we are actually including the index.js file to, this is the front end JavaScript code which is there in the public folder in the scripts and index.js. So here we are including all this thing: check.js, video.js, input.js, form.js, util.js. So all these scripts are available in the scripts folder which are responsible for this. And here we are actually binding all these things. We are reading the file, we are formatting the time that is selected by the user into a format that is there. So this is the actual front-end JavaScript code, guys. And if you see, we have the controllers folder as well. uh, Let me just show you. In the source folder we have the middlewares, which is malter.js. So malter.js is responsible for, if you open the config folder malter.js, so here we are actually importing the malter crypto path. And here we are telling where to save the file when the user is selected the file. So we are storing it inside the row edited folder, and then we are giving a random file name every time the user selects the file. And this is the actual file filter that we are applying. So we are accepting this, all these extensions, which is mp4, FFM. After this we are exporting this. This is malter config object right here, and these are different controller files which are there to actually cut the file. And this is for creating the temporary folder. So this is a complex application. You will get all the source code, and you will see that for removing the video as well, you can see all these things are there. So after the processing is done, it will automatically be removed from your server, so you don't need to manually remove your video files to, it will automatically do it. So it's a complete web application, guys, which allows you to split, cut the videos in browser. You just need to select your video file, then automatically the starting time will be selected, and then you just need to provide the ending time. So let me pause the video. So 1:30 is the starting time, so I can basically provide 1:40. So now if I click the cut video, it will cut the video for 11 seconds, so you can just see. And now you can click the download button. The video will be automatically downloaded in the browser. Want this page in this manner? So it's built using FFMPEG. If you need the source code, you can directly purchase it. The link is given in the description. And please hit that like button, subscribe the channel, and I will be seeing you in the next video.